6 signs your partner may be sleeping with someone else. Either you are in a relationship and something is going on at the moment and you don't know what is going on. All right, maybe you are suspecting, your instinct is telling you something and you don't know what to do, and you are maybe skeptical to question your partner about what you are thinking about or what you are suspecting. There are 6 major signs I want to walk you through that will aid you to actually know if your partner is sleeping with someone else. So it's important that you stay with me from now to the very end of this video. Number 1, sudden change in behavior and routine. If you discover that the way they do things change drastically, their routine, their movement, all right, when they comes in and when they go out automatically changes, the places that they used to go automatically changes, is a red flag showing that your partner is actually having good time outside. You begin to see their behavior, they start giving you distance, they become secretive, they start hiding something, they are not ready to be open the way they used to open before. Is a sign that they are actually hiding something that they don't want you to know. And such sign is actually pointing that your partner is sleeping with someone else. You should be able to know your partner. You should be able to know, your partner's routine, when they comes in, when they go out, how they do their things. And if you actually know your partner and you discover that all of a sudden there is a change in their character, there is a change in their behavior, there is a change in almost everything they do, they start becoming secretive to everything they do, to their phone, to their gadgets, to their website, to their laptop, to anything they do, is pointing that such partner is actually having something to keep from you, and that is pointing that such a person is sleeping with someone else. Number 2, increased time spent away. Increased time spent away. You begin to see that they spend more time outside than the way they spend the time at home. They enjoy time spent outside than the time spent at home. And I tell you, it's a red flag that is pointing that your partner is sleeping with someone else. The earlier you start working on this, the better for you. All these are red flags showing that your partner is actually having good time outside. There is something that is keeping that your partner outside. So if such a partner enjoys staying outside more, it's pointing that there is something keeping them outside, and you have to work on it so that it will not begin to affect you. There are some of them that they will make excuses to actually be away in a weekend or in a celebration season. They may tell you that they are traveling for a walk, they are traveling for a seminar, they are traveling for something. Some of them that will tell you that, oh, my dad said I should come, I'm traveling to the village. These things are lies. They are looking for excuses to actually stay away. There are people that they will travel away from their home to a nearby place, or they can tell you, I'm going to so place, the next town or the particular city. When they get there, they're actually going there with another person to have good time together. Not because there is anything serious than that. They're actually lying, looking for excuses to stay outside more than the way they stay at home. Another sign is a lack of interest in intimacy. If your partner begins to lack interest in intimacy, it is a signal showing that they are sleeping with someone else outside. Because if your partner stays all the time, there's no intimacy, they don't have interest in having fun with you, no more strong interest in having intimacy, being intimate together, it is mean that that person's heart is already connecting to someone else that you don't know about. Okay, so it's a pointer that such a partner is sleeping with someone else outside. All of a sudden, you discover that the kind of passion they used to have for intimacy for both of you, they no longer have such passion. You used to know how your partner is when it comes to intimacy, and very intimate, they always want to be with you, and you know their passion, you know how you can read their passion. All of a sudden, that thing dropped drastically. They don't want to be with you. They look for all manner of excuses just to give to you for them not to be with you. It is a pointer that such a partner is getting that intimacy outside, and which means that such a partner is sleeping with someone else outside. Number 4, unexplained expenses. Unexplained expenses. Most of the time, partners that have someone else which they are sleeping with, you begin to discover that they will make some kind of expenses that they cannot account for. When someone just spends money without being accountable for it, they can't tell you how they spent it. They can't tell you what they use it for, it is because they use it for something that they can't explain. They use it for something which they can't be able to explain to you, because if they explain, it will cause a very big problem. Another sign is lack of interest for deep communication. Lack of interest for deep communication. When someone is fully with you, when their heart is with you, their emotion is with you, they can communicate deeply with you. So, but when you discover that you don't communicate deeply again, all right, you can't get a deep communication from your partner. All your communication is just on the surface level. You don't communicate deeply. You don't discuss something that is very deep. You just communicate lightly. It's because the person's heart is somewhere and there is something they are trying to keep. There is a secret they are trying to keep. When you communicate with someone deeply, you will know at times when you begin to review some certain things that matters, because talk will lead to talk, discussion will lead to discussion, and matters will lead to matters. So when they understand that, they will want to tread carefully by discussing things that are just on the surface without going too deep. If they discover that you're about to go deep into the discussion, they will excuse you and they will find their way outside. They will cut off that communication. Look for every possible means to make sure that that communication didn't pass that moment. The last one, which is also one of the very important one, your instinct. Your instinct. If your instinct is telling you that your partner is sleeping outside, don't doubt your instinct. You know, most of the time, even when God wants to speak to you, God will speak to your heart. God will speak to your heart. God will speak to your spirit. All right. So when your mind is telling you that there is something your partner is doing, don't argue with your mind. Don't trash it. The best thing you can do for yourself at that moment, go and find out. Use every possible means to find out, because at that moment you may not be able to approach your partner. Make sure you have your evidences clear. Make sure you have your truth and facts clear before you can even approach your partner, if you want to approach. All right. So, but when your instinct is telling you, never in your life doubt your instinct. If you doubt your instinct, that means you are doubting what God is telling you. If you doubt your instinct, that means you are doubting yourself. All right. So anything your instinct tells you in such a manner that your partner seems not to be truthful, your partner seems to be doing one or two, trust your instinct. And I tell you, if you try and find that, you will discover that something is happening, something is going on. All right. When your instinct is telling you as a man that your woman is doing one or two, all right, trying to go one or two, trying to sleep with someone else, trying to have one or two addition than you should know that you need to trust your instinct. Don't ever argue with your mind, because that thing you are calling your instinct is not just your thought. Most of the time when things like this happen, you'll be thinking that maybe it's your mind and you want to trade on the safe side. You want to just be careful. Yeah, be careful, but go and find out. And if you find out, you'll be very shocked with the kind of revelation you will start getting from the underground work you are doing to find out. Find out if your instinct is telling you. Never doubt your instinct. And if you do that, you will thank me later. God bless you. If this video bless you, please give me a thumb up. Like this video, very important. And make sure you share to your friends, share to your family, and share to everyone around you. And drop a comment on the comment section and say, thank you, Lucky, for this information. I want to say thank you to everyone that have subscribed to this channel. And if you have not subscribed, please do well and subscribe. If you check your screen right now, there are videos I've recommended for you to watch that also connected to such tips in marriage, relationship, and family lifestyle. All right, God bless you. See you next time in my next video.